I'm Jimmy Hatzel. I'm here to talk about Quickpass Cybersecurity, more specifically privileged access management for MSPs. That's what we do. I'm going to talk really fast. I'm here at my apartment in New York, and I'm just channeling my New Yorker energy to talk as fast as possible because I only have 7 minutes here. And I already wasted 5 seconds explaining that. So here we go. I worked in IT, worked in cybersecurity, worked in marketing, sold cybersecurity as well. I know the pains and struggles that you face as an MSP, and I'm here to make those pains go away as much as I possibly can. So a little bit about the cyber problem for SMBs, so your customers. There are two main factors driving this problem and driving adoption for cybersecurity and MSPs specifically. The first is there's a global shortage of cyber talent. So a lot of people talk about this, but they don't know what it actually means. There is a shortage of people with 10 years plus of cybersecurity experience. We cannot add enough new people to the cyber workforce to meet this demand because we would have had to do it 10 years ago. So this problem is only going to get worse. This means small and medium-sized businesses cannot get help for cybersecurity even if they want to. They have to go to a managed offering like you, MSPs. In addition to doing that, there is an increase in the amount of information to protect. So the average business user has 185 passwords. There's been more data created in the past 2 years than the history of all mankind. The threat surface has just tremendously increased and is going to continue to. So no matter what, cyber attacks are going to get worse. And MSPs, I believe, are the only ones who can solve the cyber problem for SMBs. So I'm going to put this corny picture of Batman, and you can laugh at me if you want, but you'll see why later. I believe that you, MSPs out there, are the solution and the heroes of the cybersecurity for SMBs. But I'm with Quickpass. We do privileged access management, and for PAM, specifically for MSPs, it has a lot to do with credentials and passwords do suck for MSPs. That's because you have your own internal passwords that need to be shared. Your help desk credentials for all of your accounts. You may be using IT Glue, who went before me, and you're sharing all of this information. That's great. But you also have the accounts for your end users that you have to manage as well. If an end user has a problem, they come to you. So internally, you have lots of passwords: local admin, O365 tenant admin, Active Directory service accounts. This can be thousands and thousands of passwords that you need to manage, keep up to date, rotate, change for your MSP, for all of your customers. Sharing these passwords is hard, and actually updating them takes time. So if you have 1,000 local admins on 1,000 machines, to actually change those passwords, even just once a month or once every 90 days, that is a lot of human work time to actually do that. In addition, your end users, they're just bad at passwords in general. They always forget them, and then when they get locked out, they want immediate access to their systems. So they call you, password resets, bogged down efficiency. I'll give you a secret. I'm going to go through everything else, but if you have a problem with password resets inside your organization, you need to come visit our breakout session. You need to book a demo because we can solve that for you. If you have a manual process for updating passwords and rotating passwords, or you are not currently doing it, you need to book a demo with us and meet with us because we can solve that problem for you. You need a solution that works for MSPs. It needs to work with the tools you use: Active Directory, Office 365, or Azure AD, and local accounts. A lot of tools miss the local account piece. M365 is great. Intune's great. All this stuff's awesome. But realistically, you're an MSP and you still have lots of local accounts in your environment in many, many cases. If you don't, that's awesome. I appreciate that. But when you're looking at solutions that work for your customers, most likely you're going to need to support local accounts, and we can absolutely do that. In addition, it needs to work with your documentation tools. IT Glue went before me. They're awesome. We have an awesome integration with IT Glue. We work directly with them. We can rotate and change passwords and write them directly to IT Glue. We also work with other documentation tools like Hoodoo, and it needs to work for your PSA like ConnectWise or Autotask. So as I said before, MSPs are the heroes of the cybersecurity journey. I look at you as Batman, and we, Quickpass, we are like Alfred. This is us here. Nice picture of Alfred. Can't spend too much time on it. Got to move fast. Only have 7 minutes. So what we do, like Alfred, we give you better security without compromising efficiency. We are in the backhand, looking at the cameras, powering your utility belt, making sure the Batmobile gets there, making sure you can protect your end users because you are the heroes in the cybersecurity story for SMBs. We can help you do a number of things like make more money, save money, better secure your internal accounts, and better secure your customers. Take a screenshot of this slide because I don't have time to go through it all. So how does Quickpass actually work? Well, we can actually rotate the passwords a Active Directory, O365, and local admins. We can change passwords as often as every day, set them to 99-character randomly generated passwords, and then automatically update the documentation tools with that new password. It's a set it and forget it, automatically updating and changing, so you just keep with the same workflow, keep accessing the passwords the way you're already used to, but it's changing them every day. In addition, we can work with third-party service accounts. So say it's relying on a specific password, updating that password is a change and can break the integration. We can work with that and work with other tools. And we have a password failover vault. So if you get locked out of your vault, which may be in like a documentation tool, for whatever reason you can't access it, you can fail over to our vault, which I will talk about in a second. Right here, we have a credential storage and management. And your passwords will automatically be written and updated to this vault. You don't need to use it. If you prefer the vault in your documentation tool, no problem there. But we do things like MFA storage, role-based access control, centralized user management. You can also share passwords with magic links to contractors based on one click. They get the password one time. They get the password for 30 days, and it will automatically rotate and change that password while still allowing contractor access to it or denying it. You get tracking of everything, all the good stuff that you need for a password manager for your internal team and your privileged accounts. I said it earlier, we help you with password resets. We can end 95% of password resets. That's what we see, 95% decrease of password reset with our MSP partners. You're going to get a co-branded app on your phone where your end users can go in and verify with Face ID, something that they are, not a password that they have to remember, to automatically update or to verify who they are and reset their Office 365 password. If they're not using the app, we can very easily send them a link right from your PSA. They can use text or email. We can also verify your end users. We have a set of tools where if they call into your help desk, you can send them a push notification or a code. They can verify who they are. You can do it over SMS or email. This is all built into Quickpass and all available inside many PSAs. So I'm urging you, MSPs, take control of your security. Even if you're not using us, I said it earlier, you are the only ones who can solve the cyber problem for SMBs. They're calling you. They can't call 911 if they have a cyber problem. They're calling you. So you have to take this seriously. Customers who enjoy, MSPs who use Quickpass enjoy better security for them, better security for their customers, happier customers, right? Because they're not calling you for password resets, and a happier help desk because we're bogging down a lot of those level 1 tickets. We're removing that bog for those level 1 tickets. So book a demo today. We have month-to-month contracts and yearly contracts available. Our pricing is priced per technician. It scales up tremendously. You can make a lot of money off it. Our pricing generally ranges all in for unlimited from $250 to $1,500 a month. And if you book a demo with us today, we can actually waive your onboarding fees as a thank you for attending Channel Pitch and Channel Program. Join our breakout room. We're giving away $150 gift cards.